the channel, here comes the axe, here comes the smash, once again, this time with the Major Bendy's Big Rubber Guys, Axe and Smash, Chase Editions.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Big Rubber Guys Major Bendy's unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got two of the biggest of the rubber guys. We got the Chase, Axe and Smash, Demolition. But for all your Major Bendy's Big Rubber Guy needs and a whole lot more, head over to MajorPodMerch.com. They got all the deals over there, and they got new Bendy's released almost every single day, it feels like sometimes. The hardest working Bendy's organization in the world. We're going to put it out there. Somebody called the fine people at Guinness. That's what we're going to do. And not the brewery, the Guinness Book of World Records. That's who we're going to call. But of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And like I said, these are the Chase editions. We did unbox the regular editions on the channel already. Go check out that video if you did miss it. But the Chase was on when I realized I got the regular editions, and I did get some damaged packaging ones, which is fine for me. I'm unboxing these anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And there was some backlash, as we know, if you're following along on the old interwebs out there. Some people mad they got the Chase editions, they wanted the regular editions. You got some like me that, man, I hope I get the Chase editions because they're going to be more expensive on the secondary market if I didn't get the regular editions. Whatever have you, whatever your reason, whatever you're happy about or mad about, going forward, the variant editions will be sold separately for everybody to order instead of being randomly inserted. And I get it. I guess if you really wanted the regular editions, you got the Chases or vice versa. You could have some upset people out there. To me, not the end of the world, but I get it. You like what you like, you don't what you don't. So it really is up to the consumer out there. And apparently the Major Pod Group does think the consumer's right on that for as far as complaints go. So they're going to sell, like we see with Andre the Giant being sold in the black and the blue. Pick your poison or get both like me. But let's take a look at these two. Let's do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. Let's take a look at the packaging. Let's talk about it. Let's unbox it. Let's talk about it. Let's see where it goes from there. We're going to start with this one. It will be Axe. Axe got it first, and I guess we're going alphabetical order here. In Axe, as we do know, Smash, unfortunately, never got an LJN back in the day, but Axe squeaked in there. He got one. So now Axe has three big rubber guys, including the LJN, and then Smash has two. So Axe always one step ahead of old Smash out there. That probably just eats Smash alive when he puts his head down at night on the pillow. He probably closes his eyes and says, man, that Axe, he's got one more figure than me. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. But then he probably consoles himself at night and says, you know what, I did get Repo Man figures. So I am technically ahead of Axe at the end of the day. I think that's how he justifies it to himself. I could be wrong. You guys let me know in the comments down below. But there's old Axe looking only like an Axe could look in the Big Rubber Guys line if he was a Chase. And that's exactly what he is right here. Uniform packaging, I am here for it. I love it all day. Demolition Axe, beautiful glamour shot there. Big bubble window, perfect for autographs as we know. Big Rubber Guys, Major Wrestling Figure Podcast right there. Big Rubber Guys, looking good. Of course, everything in the package here. Only fault I have with this package, you can buy protectors from their website as well to protect these, but I wish they could stand right like this. I wish I could just stand them on here without them falling over. I know it's a nitpick, but that is really my only nitpick with these figures. They are the closest thing to the LJN figures there ever is, and if that is the only nitpick from a guy that unboxes these, I think they're doing a pretty good job. There's no doubt about it. But of course, slides right out. You can put these back in the package. I know a lot of people absolutely do love that. That is a very cool thing. Put everything right back in if you want to. However, I guess if somebody's selling one of these on eBay and you say it's going to be mint on card, is it? Is it mint on card? I don't know if you'll ever know. They could have had their grubby hands all over it. You never know. But Axe, going off to the side. See you later. And of course, we do get the helmet with the Axe. A lot of this stuff is the same we saw before. You do get the beautiful helmet, though. I am here for this all day long. Absolutely love this. Wish we would have got this back in the day with the LJN. And we did do a glamour shot in the last video with this on the LJN one. Fits perfectly. Looks like it was made for that. So I wish I could buy just one of these loose. I might reach out to him and say, hey, do you have one of these loose just laying around that I could put with my Axe LJN? Just have him holding that off to the side. I think that would be very, very cool. I think if Canik, if you're watching this, don't panic. It's Canik. He's there, and hopefully he's watching. If he's watching, can you sell these by themselves for some of us LJN guys? Let's just get an order run of just helmets. Maybe that'd be a way to make some money there. I'd definitely be buying one of these, there's no doubt. But looking good in the helmet department here. But now we get Axe here. We're not going to drain these ones. We did it in the other review. The big difference on these is going to be the face paint here. And I guess I should grab the other version of Axe out right now. Same body, same everything. Face paint is the big difference between these two. And Axe, I know a lot of people did not like the eyes. It didn't bother me as much. They are a little bit wonky, I will say that. But it doesn't bother me a whole lot because they're LJN. They were very different style than the Mattel Elites. These aren't Mattel Elites. These aren't going for absolute realism with all the articulation you could want. These are a throwback to a nostalgic, simpler time back in the 80s. All simpler times back then. But we do got some of that eye going there. But besides that, you see a lot of the similarities. Obviously, the hair is the same, but you get the red face paint. And the red and black face paint instead of the red and silver definitely makes him feel totally different. Almost makes him feel like a different character there. And speaking of different characters, I don't know if they could, but boy, how cool would it be to get a Crush in the Big Rubber guys? Get a Kona Crush figure, get Evil Crush, of course get Demolition Crush. Who knows where they could go? I would love to see that in the Big Rubber guys. Who knows what's up with Crush in his estate, though, because he's not getting figures made from anybody. I don't know what's up with that, but I would be for a Demolition Crush. I think that would be a very cool one to add to this. I'd be here for it all day long. But he does look good, and then, of course, we did get the original Axe. Very similar face paint as we do know from the original one. And I like how Axe has his arm up here. It's very similar to this. Do a little of that Jesse Ventura action is what he's really doing there. But I do love that. And like I said, you can always put that helmet on him if you need to. Of course, you can put helmets on everybody if you want to. How about this? 3 helmets. Got 3 sitting to the side right here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, just pretend one of these is Crush is what I could do. I'll just pretend. Oh, there's Crush right here. He's under the mask. Who knows? But looking good here on this Axe. But I do agree that I think this is a better one to be a chase. I think the original version here is much more iconic than the red-faced one. But I think most people would agree to that. But I had to have this in my collection. I'm all in on this line. I'm going to grab every figure from this line going forward. It's just very nostalgic for me. I came up in the LJN era, as I say. Some of you guys probably did as well. Just playing a lot of hits here for me. And speaking of hits, how about Smash? Let's see what kind of hits he has in his chase version. Definitely interesting as well. Demolition Smash down low. Same packaging design. We know it. We love it. We're used to it by now with the Big Rubber guys. We've unboxed a few of these on the channel. But once again, this is the chase version here. On the back, a little cross-sell action. We're always here for the cross-sell, but these are starting to jump on the secondary market. The order is the order. You got to order or forever hold your peace, as we always do say. But we do get another helmet. We've talked about that. We don't need to drain the helmet again. And put this back in here all nice and neat. Put this off to the side. A gentle see you later. There it is. But we do got Smash out of the package. And Smash looking interesting. When I think of Smash, this is far from the face paint, I think. And once again, that makes sense. Being a chase edition, let's throw a real rare face paint for him. But you got the red going on, black, and then even a little green and yellow highlights around there. Really looking different. And I saw glamour shots of this, and I guess this is even more vibrant in person for me. So I will give it that. But once again, much like Axe, not as iconic to me as far as the face paint goes for Demolition. I would still know if somebody said, hey, who are these two guys? I'd say, oh my gosh, that's Axe and Smash, that's Demolition. I still know who they are, even with the crazy face paint. But man, very, very cool. I am here for this. It feels so complete. It feels like a little piece of my life has been completed with getting Axe and Smash and LJN together. It would have been great to get a Smash back in the day, but at least we got one now. Now, if we could somehow just get Barbarian, I would really sleep a little easier at night. And I think hopefully the Major Pod crew can help me with that in 2024. We'll see what happens there. But I would love a Barbarian. We do know we got Ric Flair around the corner. We got Rockin' and Rollin', Struttin' and Strollin', Marty Jannetty around the corner. We got Sergeant Slaughter. We got the British Bulldogs. There is a lot of stuff coming. Macho Man, Andre the Giant, a lot of Big Rubber guys. And these guys are a little bit of a real estate killer. They're big. They're not your average little figures. So they're definitely going to take up some space in a room. But I'm here for it. Keep it coming. Let's get the Bad News Browns. Let's get the Brother Loves. Let's get the Bushwhackers. Let's complete some of those ones from back in the day that we never got. And the word is they have talked about in the past that maybe some NWA people from back in the day. Can we get a rugged Ronnie Garvin? Can we get Hands of Stone Ronnie Garvin? Let's get that. Let's get the Freebirds. Let's get some of those guys out there. The Rock and Roll Express would be a perfect one in this. I would be all about building that roster out. Let's get the Road Warriors. That would be another great one. There's so many that we could get. I could see even a Powers of Pain. You get the WWF and NWA variants. There's a lot you could do with those old-time rosters. I'd be here for it. Give me the Boogie Woogie Man. Give me a Dusty Rhodes. Give me Ric Flair ring gear. You know they're going to do that eventually. A referee would be great. We could get maybe an Earl Hebner or Dave Hebner from back in the day. Gorilla Monsoon commentator. Could that be done? Really endless possibilities here of things that we would love to have in the LJN style. And I'm here for it. I'm here for the ride. I'm here for Axe and Smash Demolition Chase editions. Not as good as the regular editions, but that's all right. And I think most people would agree with that. Heck, I think the Major Pod crew would say they prefer the regular editions over the Chase, but I like to at least have the option. I like a little thrill of that hunt. It's good for me. I'm here for it. More LJN style figures, please. So there it is. Axe and Smash regular and Chase editions. What are your guys' thoughts? All in, all out, playing the long game, picking these up as they come. What are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. And of course, we got Patreon going on. The best way to support the channel is the Patreon. And you get early access to both channels' videos every single day, as you guys know. You know, support channel, ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Axe and Smash and Demolition 2, I am Kyle, and I'll see you all real soon.